This is Steve Montgomery at Unheard of Guitar, and this is the first of my very important causes for me. You can say these are like the Beatitudes in the Bible. That's kind of where I got the name. I call them B causes instead of B attitudes. They're the B causes. Things that need to be or that are for me. And the very first one is that I'm a Christian, which is very, very simple. I can put it this way. I can tell you some things it's not, as far as my perspective goes. But the easiest way to put it is that I believe in Jesus Christ and that I believe that He forgives sins. And I believe that all people everywhere, there's no better, there's no worse. Nobody can claim to have achieved perfection or uh, some sort of special standing with God other than others through what they do, through their efforts. You can't really climb the stairway to heaven. You can't do that. The only way that you really gain that connection, the total connection that you need with God, is through Jesus, and that this comes through faith. Okay, so what is that not? To me, that's, as I said, it's not efforts. You can't really work your way into this. You can't drum up an emotional experience or have some sort of spiritual insight that comes like a flash of light, and then you're suddenly miraculously brought to a higher level. It comes with simple, childlike faith. And I don't think you can really, some people try to prove that there is a God or um, try to convince others through logic, through science, that they should have faith. I think this doesn't work. I think uh, that it's really it's sort of self self fulfilling. No, that's not even the right word. Self promulgating. It's almost like a circle that has no beginning, no cause and effect, so that you can't really say point A leads to point B leads to point C. Therefore, you must believe. No, I don't think so. I think it just is. It is what it is, as people say. And so there's so much more to say on that, but that's the basic belief I have, and that's my because number one. Because I think what you believe definitely leads to what you do, and uh, that's also a number one problem you can say as a criticism of Christians, people that claim to believe in Jesus Christ, is that, well, they really don't do what they say. They're hypocrites. Yeah, nobody can really fully do what they say they should, but that's the goal, is to try to. But again, uh, the faith itself is the connection, not the efforts to get there. Oh, and one of the most important things I left out, obviously, is that um, it's obvious if you think about it from the Christian angle, is that Christianity has nothing to do with a force or an impersonal set of. It's not a set of goals or efforts or a plan. Do this, do this, do this. You get this. No, it's a personal connection to a living person, a spiritual entity, Jesus Christ, who was raised from the dead. That's astounding, yes, but that's it. And so, uh, what else to say? It's personal. It's not any sort of series of spiritual exercises that will get you there. Um, okay, so that is all I have to say on this one. I may update it, change it, but feel free to ask me or what you have to ask or tell me what you have to tell me. And that will be it for today. Adios.